Alright, 1961, here we go. So we're going to start off with the D mint mark. Now this coin here has a very high grade. It's graded by the coin grading company PCGS at a mint state 67. The best grade you can get is a 70. This is at a 67. That's where the value is at on this coin. Now this coin ended up selling for over $4,500. So over a $4,000 quarter. Now, mint state 67, keep that in mind. If we just look at this quarter here, 1961 D mint mark, same thing, it's a 1961, same quarter, just a different condition, different grade. This coin is still graded at a mint state grade, but it's graded at a 64 instead of a 67. Now you go from a $4,500 coin to this coin here only selling for around 10 bucks. So not worth getting this graded, but yeah, it's super risky to grade coins like this. You really have to know what you're doing and know if it's worth for your coin to be graded. You know, you don't want to send something in if you know it's going to be mint state 64, 65 range. Only if you have a shot at the 67. That's kind of what you want to go for just this specific coin. You know, I'm not talking about all coins, because some coins can be graded at a mint state 64 and be worth a lot of money. So it is all based on the each individual different coin, so keep that in mind. So for the 1961D, they produced a lot of these coins, over 83 million of these coins, so they're not valuable in terms of how many they actually made. They are 90% silver, so they always will have their silver value, silver melt value, depending on what silver prices are at the time. They also have numismatic value, so they're pretty much, for the most case, if they're not all the way worn down, they're going to sell for a little more than silver value sometimes. So here is a 1961 D mint mark that has a repunched mint mark. So here's an example of a repunched mint mark. You can see that above the D mint mark here, north of the first impression. So here's another example of that. You'll see it to the left of the D and the inside of the D. Those are different examples of a repunched mint mark on 1961 Washington quarters. And you can look at your mint marks up close with your coin microscopes. I have those available on couchcollectibles.com. They might be sold out again. We just had to restock and we sold out very quickly in like 2 weeks. So we'll get those restocked if they are not in stock at the time that you're on the site. So this coin ended up selling for over 80 bucks, graded at a mint state 63 because it has that repunched mint mark. Now also you want to look for doubling on the front of your coins. Now this is going to be the proof coin. So it's going to be the, shiny mirror-like finish coin, not the regular business strike Washington quarter from 1961. So keep that in mind. Difference between proof and business strike. I have proof coin videos out there. Just type in proof coin couch collectibles here on YouTube and you'll find those videos. For this specific quarter here, it's graded at a proof 65 and it has a double die obverse. So here's the doubling that you want to look for on the coin. You want to look for it on the phrasing God we trust. Be on the lookout for that with your coin microscopes as well. So this coin ended up selling for over 25 bucks, so nothing really too valuable there. But if we look at this coin graded at a proof 66, one grade higher than the previous quarter, this coin sold for over $70. So not too bad. The higher the grade, of course, the more money you're typically going to get out of these coins. Now, if we go back to the regular business strike, this is the 1961 no mint mark. We already looked at the D mint mark. This is the no mint mark. This coin is graded at a mint state 67. Again, that's where all the value is at. That's why this quarter sold for over $2,500. Again, if we compare that to a mint state 64, 1961 no mint mark Washington quarter, this coin only sold for 10 bucks. So you go from $2,500 to $10 very quickly, just 3 grades lower, depending on that grade. That's super, super important, the grade population. Now here is a mint error coin. This 1961 Washington quarter design was struck onto a 5-cent planchet, so a Jefferson nickel planchet, as you can see here in the images displayed. This coin here sold for over $280. Moving on here to a 1961 no mint mark that was struck onto a 1-cent planchet. This mint error coin weighs a little over 3 grams, and you can see that the whole quarter design doesn't fit on it because it was struck onto a penny planchet. And this coin ended up selling for over $1,300. So if you guys find something like this, or similar to this, definitely, get a second opinion and have it inspected, because these can be very valuable when they're struck on the wrong planchet. All right, so this is another example of that, but it looks, much different. It is damaged, unfortunately, but the coin still sold for over $160. Can't beat that. Struck onto a 1 cent planchet there. Now, for the 1961, they produced less than the D mint mark, but they still produced over 37 million of these coins. So again, they're not low mintage coins or key dates or anything, but they will have value based on certain things like we're talking about here in this video. So here's a 1961 proof. Again, the proof coin is much different than the business strike. We looked at the doubling taking place on the 1961 proof. This is just a regular proof that has an extremely high grade of a proof 69 deep cameo. 70 is the best you can get. This is at a 69, almost a perfect grade. This coin sold for over $1,000. Here's another mint era coin from 1961. It's been struck through here on the reverse, which we'll see there at the bottom of the coin. You'll see the design faded out there because of that strike through. This coin ended up selling for over $50. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe in the middle. Check out the videos to the left of me. And until tomorrow, I'll see you guys in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.